So this might be my favorite film of the year. So let's talk about The Sound of Metal. The Sound of Metal is currently streaming on Amazon Prime, and it stars Riz Ahmed and Olivia Cook. Both I'm pretty big fan of. And Riz Ahmed plays a drummer in a heavy metal band, rock on dude, who begins to slowly go deaf. And basically, he goes to the doctors, and he's like, "Look, man, I kind of need my hearing to, live my life, because like drumming's my passion, and I need this to literally survive." And the doc's like, "Look, man, if you keep playing music shows, this will increase the hearing loss rate, and you're going to go deaf sooner than we expect." And of course, you can't tell a man no, so he continues to play shows, and he learns to watch for cues from his bandmates to know what to play when. But eventually, he goes fully deaf. And in the film, he's a former heroin addict, and his girlfriend, played by Olivia Cook, is like, "Look, we found this place. It's for addicts, and it's a community of deaf people." And he goes there, tries to learn to live with this disability, and the film goes from there. Yeah, this film is super good. I liked it pretty much throughout. Um, the only negative I have is in the middle. There's like a little bit of a lull point where like nothing happens to push the story forward, but it's just to show this character struggling and trying to adapt to this new environment, which is fine. I like that stuff, but I know some people will be like, "Oh, yeah, it like lags here and there, and it hits a slow lull point," which is understandable. I get it, but I'm all for learning and seeing more of the character to comprehend what they're going through better. So I get it, but yeah, this film is heart wrenching. Both of the lead performances is outstanding. Riz Ahmed should get an Oscar nomination, but the Academy is all like, if it's not in theaters, we don't want it. So who knows what's going to happen there? But he absolutely deserves an Oscar nom for Best Actor, because you can feel just all the pain he goes through and all the suffering. And my favorite aspect about this is the sound design, which is incredible. Basically, whenever the film shows it from his perspective, basically the audio becomes muffled. It becomes like it becomes disoriented, and it really shows what he's going through without like shoving it in your face. Like, you hear kind of what he's hearing, muffled, can't understand them, very soft noises, and as his hearing loss progresses, the sound design progresses with it. And I'm like, that's really cool, unique form of storytelling, and it kind of puts you in his shoes, and I absolutely love that aspect of it. And even when he's dealing with deaf people, like when they're doing sign language, I was expecting there to be subtitles, because a lot of films, when there's a character that does do sign, they put subtitles. But in this, they didn't, because again, you're in his shoes, and at that point, he doesn't comprehend sign language. And I'm like, that's actually pretty clever, because once again, you're with this journey with him. It's cool. And this puts a very good light on the deaf community. I don't know if that's the proper terminology. I hope it is. I'm sorry if it's not. But yeah, because Riz Ahmed actually learned sign language for this movie, and like the the owner of this community is like, this isn't a disability. It's just something you have to learn to adapt to. Like he says, we're not here to fix these. We're here to fix this. And I'm like, that's some really powerful stuff. And I love movies that like try to not try to that do take something that can be negative and puts it into a positive, because people who are going through that can actually, that can be inspirational. So I'm all for powerful themes in movies and all that stuff. So Sound of Metal, favorite movie of the year? Maybe. It's between this and Swallow, and probably Palm Springs. It's like a three-way battle for number one. I think it goes Swallow, Sound of Metal, then Palm Springs, but not quite sure. I'll think about it. But yeah, this is one of the best movies, bar none, of the year. So watch it, stream it, support it. Sound of Metal, love it. Like always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.